Michigan is back in the Final Four. John Beilein will be the head coach for the second Final Four appearance with the Michigan Wolverines, and Coach joins us right now here on 97.1 The Ticket. John, you went to the Final Four, and you had another grandson all in the same weekend. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was quite a few hours there. Where one day we're cutting down the nets, and then we didn't even know that my daughter-in-law had gone into labor, and we're sitting in Easter Mass or Palm Sunday Mass, and all of a sudden a text comes up with a picture of the baby. It's incredible to. It's just incredible. I never look at my phone, but it was blowing up. And I don't look at my phone in church, but my phone is blowing up. I said, "Can I look?" And there, I pull up the picture of the baby. I mean, and we didn't even know what was going on. So it was what a blessed, incredible weekend.
Wow, that really is. Congratulations. That's great. So, what's the atmosphere? What's the emotion? I mean, it's never old hat going to the Final Four, but having taken your team there in 2013, I know it's a totally different cast of characters, but do you feel like you have a better understanding of what to expect when you get there?
I feel I do, but it's not important what I know. It's important what I get the kids to know. And but I think only our equipment manager, our SID, Tom Wyrod, equipment manager Bob Blatt, and myself are the only ones that were, on that 13 team, if I'm thinking correctly, and my secretary. So there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, and but I think we can filter through more of it. And I know with me, I don't think I was ready for the time demands of the media last time. It was really something when they're making it like 90 minutes at a time. One press conference was 90 minutes, I believe. And I think they've shortened it a lot at several coaches' suggestions, but it can wear our kids out. So we're going to be very conscious of that. The travel and just the distractions. I don't think they got a hold of us last time. I think the challenge will be this time. We're right in downtown San Antonio. When we were in Atlanta, we were in Buckhead. We were a little bit isolated from the fans. But we'll be better at it, but it won't come down to that. We got to make shots, and we got to stop Loyola from getting open shots.
And Loyola, obviously, the Cinderella. I hate that expression, but because usually Cinderella doesn't last this long. When you look at them on tape, and your players do, more importantly, they realize that this is a pretty good team, right?
They're really good. Yeah, you just look at the scores, and it's just what you can do right now in the NCAA tournament with so many teams that do not have veteran teams. And you have 5 guys that can shoot, 5 guys that can drive, spread the floor. It is very difficult for some teams to guard, especially some of the bigger teams, where it happens all the time that 3 is more than 2, and when they spread you out, they're going to get easy 2s and easy 3s. So we got to be really good at everything, and that's the whole focus. They do a little bit to people what some games we've been able to do to people, and so I just think that Porter Moser is an outstanding coach. Comes from the Rick Majerus line, where they're great defensively, and then innovative offensively with some unique ideas and unique concepts that really work.
But when you look at this team, especially them on offense, you talk about the way they move the ball, and it's like they want like 5 or 6 guys, I think, average double figures. And their last game is a perfect example. I mean, Custer's really good, and then you have the big lug, I'll call him that, not you, in the middle. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Richardson, a bench player, comes off, and he has like 24 points. I mean, how good are they offensively?
Yeah, and that's the thing. They all can pass, and they all can shoot. And you know what they're great at, which is a bit of a lost art. I know Villanova's great at too. Great at shot faking and shot faking and shot faking. The old idea was back in the day, you never left your feet until a guy left his feet. And now when what people do now is run you off the line. In other words, a 3-point shot, they don't want to give up threes. So they will make you you'll dive at a guy where you never used to leave your feet. You dive at a guy, and they're going to shot fake you and get in the lane. Then somebody's got to help, and then pretty soon there's nobody to dive at the guy. They just wear you out with those shot fakes. So we're doing we have to do a lot of work on that this week. And I would say it's like a team that we have not seen this year, really the whole year. And so it's unique to us. Thank goodness we're not just have one day of prep. We have 2 or 3 days to get ready.
John Beilein with us here, Michigan head basketball coach on the Troy Laser Hotline. John, I know from reading about you over the years, your greatest joy in coaching is the preparation and the coaching. And I remember reading Wojo did an article about you a couple years ago where you said when you teach a guy a lesson, you finally see that lesson come into fruition. It's one of your greatest joys. But having said all that, you've done everything there is to do in this game. There is one thing that's not there, and that would be a national championship at the Division I level. Can you tell us how badly you want this, or is it more just about your kids and your team?
Yeah, don't care at all. I want our team. I want our team to experience it. But personally, for me, I didn't get into this thing to do this. This is all I wanted to be was a high school teacher and coach, and really have a purposeful life. That I had some teachers and coaches in my life that had changed my world and have made just helped me have just such a blessed life. And I just want to do that for others. And if it leads to a national championship, fine. But this isn't gonna mean anything. I mean, I'm just like the awards or the trophies and all that thing are like meaningless to me. And I'm sincere about that. But it's a look in the kid's eye when he's starting to get things that it was painful to do. It's hearing from Jordan Morgan over in Slovenia right now, saying how much he values his time in Michigan with our team, or Trey Burke fighting back, and he scored 42 the other night in the NBA after everybody gave up on him, right? It's those type of things. It's the intangible things that mean more to me. And I know people think that's crazy, and it's great to have goals. My goal is just to try to make everybody around us better every day, including myself. And that's the goal. That's the goal. It has no hardware involved.
Then you're going to hate this next question.
Go ahead.
Well, no, because people are saying this is the best coaching job John Beilein's ever done. And I just wonder if we simplify it too much. Like maybe your best coaching job was on a team that went 13-11. You know what I'm saying? Like we always tend to give those accolades to whoever has the best records, and maybe the best coaching come on a losing team.
Yeah, I hear that often. So you can't, if every team is the best coaching job, you must be getting better. And I don't think maybe I am getting better, but I hear that quite often. But I don't. There are some teams I think that in the past, whether I was at, Erie Community College or Nazareth or all that, many stops that I've been at in all the other different levels, that probably we have better. I think this team has been injury free, which is a huge thing. We had Mo down for a couple games. We've got some incredible breaks. A freshman, Eli Brooks, who doesn't play that much, he takes 2 foul shots with no time left against UCLA. Muhammad Ali, makes 2 to beat Maryland. We have that incredible play against Houston. I mean, there's some really good breaks that makes people think you're a good coach. We've had some good fortune, and we've had other years where we didn't. And now I'm a bad coach, so it's okay. I get all that, and we're just trying to just see, carpe diem, just seize every day and just see where this thing can continue to run to.
Do you guys have an antidote for Sister Jean? Is there somebody you're bringing to counteract that?
Well, yeah, I got all kinds of stories now because I have heard from a lot of religious who are part of my life, and say that they're countering anything that Sister Jean can bring them, and it's a wonderful thing. I was Jesuit educated. I coached in Jesuit colleges for 14 years, so I understand Loyola. I think I know every Jesuit school there is in the country, and I really value their education, what they have, and I value Sister Jean as well. So it's a great story, but she's strong now. She's strong, but we got people on our side praying, and of all denominations.
John, thanks so much for the time. Good luck. We appreciate it very much in a very busy week, and hopefully we'll talk to you after a couple wins in San Antonio.
All right. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much. There he is, John Beilein.